The Church of the Garlic Bread, read its holiest and crispiest coat. They say faith is about believing in something greater than yourself, something pure, something eternal. But among the scattered corners of the internet, one sacred truth has risen above all others. A belief so profound, so unshakable, that it has inspired a movement, a following, a church. This is the story of the Church of the Garlic Bread, a community on Reddit that has turned carbs, butter, and garlic into a holy trinity. The Holy Scripture of the Garlic Bread Church. To the uninitiated, garlic bread is simply an appetizer, a side dish, a warm, crispy addition to a meal. But to the devoted followers of this sacred faith, it is so much more. For the bread is warm, and the butter is spread. Though crispiness we find truth, garlic is the light that guides us. These are the sacred teachings of the Church of Garlic Bread. Within their subreddit, members speak in reverent tones about the perfect golden brown crust, the delicate balance of butter and garlic, and the sheer undeniable divinity of the crunch. Some claim that the bite into a perfectly toasted piece of garlic bread is to experience a moment of pure enlightenment, a connection to something greater than oneself. Others believe that garlic bread is the key to inner peace, that within its crispy edges and soft, buttery center lies the true meaning of life. And then there are the prophets, those who claim to have experienced visions through the power of the garlic bread. Stories circulate of people who in their darkest moments were saved not by faith alone, but by warm embrace of a perfectly toasted slice. One believer wrote, "I was lost. My life had no meaning. Then one night, in my lowest moment, I stumbled upon a single piece of garlic bread in my fridge. I heated it. I took a bite. And in that moment, I understood everything would be okay. The bread has chosen me." Another user claimed to have seen the face of the divine in the toasted surface of their garlic bread. They took a picture. The community worshipped it for weeks. The holy rites of the church. Like any true religion, the Church of Garlic Bread has sacred rituals and strict commandments. The ritual of the first bite. No distractions, no interruptions. When a disciple takes their first bite of freshly made garlic bread, they must do so in complete silence, so as to fully absorb the experience. The purification by toasting. An undercooked slice is a grave sin, an offense against the sacred crunch. Those who serve soggy garlic bread are said to be excommunicated. The anointment of the butter and garlic. A devout follower never overseasons nor underbutters. The balance must be perfect, or the bread will not reach its highest form. The blasphemy of store-bought frozen garlic bread. Among the most heretical of actions, some say redemption is possible, but only through the laborious act of making fresh garlic bread from scratch, a process known as the pilgrimage to the kitchen. The blessings of the children. Many members believe it is their duty to introduce the next generation to garlic bread at an early age. Some have documented the exact moment their child took their first bite, comparing it to baptism into the faith. Heretics and the garlic wars. But no religion is without controversies. Among the most divisive debates in the church is the question of cheese. The cheese bread schism. There are those who believe that adding melted cheese to garlic bread enhances its holiness, that a layer of mozzarella or parmesan brings one closer to the divine. But the purists disagree. To them, garlic bread is perfect as it is. Cheese is an unholy modification, a distraction from the true essence of the bread. Arguments have raged for years, friendships have ended, and entire Reddit threads have been locked by moderators to prevent violence. And then, there are true heretics. The dry bread heathens. Those who claim that garlic bread is overrated, who prefer plain bread, who dare to say it is just a side dish and not the one true path. Some individuals are casted out, mocked, banished, denounced. Their words bring great suffering, but the faithful stand strong, for garlic bread is eternal. The final prophecy, the Great Banquet. Within the Church of Garlic Bread there exists a prophecy, a belief that one day there will come a feast unlike any other. They call it the Great Banquet. On this day, it is said that all followers of garlic bread will gather together. A table will be laid before them, stretching beyond sight, covered in endless, golden crispy slices. The butter will flow like rivers, the garlic will scent the air, and none shall go hungry. It is the final reward for those who have remained faithful. But the unworthy, the ones who rejected garlic bread, they will be left with a dry toast. And so the believers wait. They continue to perfect their bread, to spread the message, to convert those who have yet to see the light. For they know the day of the great banquet is coming. And when it arrives, only the worthy will feast. So tell me, have you yet to open your eyes and see the true crunch of bread before you? All hail the toast, and no other gods before us. Bye-bye, and stay tasty.